Diggy.
Welcome to the Peakster Podcast program. My name is Jared Epram, and I'm today joined by Dylan Hazard and Gabe Salazar. What's up, guys?
What up?
Gabe's chewing, so he can't say anything. But today
Gabe's chewing. I love it.
Today we're going to talk about each of our own three favorite daily fantasy picks this week. I think it should be clarified what we're playing on. I'm the only one using DraftKings, right?
Yeah.
Fanduel all the way, bro.
Yeah, so they're using Fanduel.
Just looks better.
Yeah, I've just always liked DraftKings more than Fanduel.
I would have used DraftKings, but they banned me.
Yeah,
I
I
ended up liking Fanduel more.
The reason I didn't use DraftKings because I started it and I put $25 in my account, and then I couldn't get it back because I didn't know how to get my password.
Nice. All right.
It literally, it banned me. I'm pretty sure that's why I couldn't get it back.
Yeah, it banned all of us, but I recovered my account, and then we're good now.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right, let's go.
My three first going to be the quarterback position. I like Derek Carr this week on the road against Washington. Like we said in our preview podcast, if you guys listen to that, check it out. I think this is going to be a shootout. I think that Washington is still really tired from last week, especially their defense because of all the ground and pound that the Rams had. But I just think that the Oakland passing game is the best in the league right now. I think Derek Carr is looking really good. I think all of his receivers are looking really good. I expect the run game of Marshawn Lynch and Jalen Richard to really open up the passing game. And I think he's going to have a really good day. I think he has at least 2 touchdowns and over 300 yards easily. So yeah, that's my pick for quarterback, Derek Carr. My second pick for this week, this is kind of obvious, but I think it just needs to be said, Kareem Hunt. I mean, the guy is just out of this world. He's averaging close to 8 yards a carry. He has 60 yards a game from passing. I think he easily has over 150 yards from scrimmage this game. I wouldn't be surprised if he has over 200. I think he's guaranteed at least a touchdown. I think he should be a lock in everyone's league. And my third thing this week is my defense. And for some reason on DraftKings in the all-day league, you can't pick the Ravens, which is interesting. But I would have picked the Ravens defense if that was the case because I think they have at least 2 or 3 takeaways against this Jaguars team. But my pick for defense is the Eagles. They're at home against the Giants, and I think, like we've seen in the first 2 games, defense has just been eating Eli Manning alive. I don't know if they're going to have an interception, but they'll easily just sack him, tackle him, get a bunch of yards for loss.
A lot of sacks.
Yeah, and they have a good defense already, and then playing the weak Giants offense. And I also like their special teams. I think they can get frisky sometimes, and they might be able to pull off a punt return or a touchdown return, like we saw with the Lions against the Giants. So yeah, those are my 3. To recap, quarterback, Derek Carr, either running back or flex, Kareem Hunt, and defense, Eagles. All right, Dylan, give us yours.
Well, to start off, I got most of you would consider obvious is Le'Veon Bell, but he hasn't lived up to the fantasy hype the first 2 weeks, but I think that's bound to change, and I think it would be best bound to change against the Bears. Bears are considered on the lower bottom 5 of the league by most people. And I just think Bell explodes.
Yeah.
And I think no one really has to debate that. Next, I have Rashard Higgins, which a lot of people don't know who he even is. He plays for the Browns. And I think it's Deshaun Kaiser's favorite target this coming week because Kenny Britt has yet to produce anything for this offense. He's been invisible almost. I really haven't seen him do anything.
Yeah.
So they don't really have anyone else but Rashard Higgins, and they're playing the Colts, which is one of the worst teams in the league. So I think he has a big day. And Travis Kelce, who's proven that he's one of the best tight ends in the league. Last week he did really good against the Eagles. He had I think, how many fantasy points did he have? 20?
Yeah, close to that. I don't remember the
Yeah,
exact number.
I think he could repeat it against the Chargers. they don't have a great secondary, and Travis Kelce is one of Alex Smith's favorite target, if not his favorite, which he probably is his favorite.
Yeah.
So I think he gets a lot of targets this week, and I think he can perform well.
Repeat your 3 again, just so they know.
Yeah, so I have Le'Veon Bell, Rashard Higgins, and Travis Kelce.
All right, Gabe, wrap it up.
All right, 3 picks I like. Number 1, I got Jack Doyle. I'm not putting in order. I'm just naming them. But Jack Doyle from the Colts, he's a really cheap option, so it opens up you to spend more money in other positions. And then the Browns, let me pick this stat up. The Browns have allowed the most fantasy points to opposing tight ends this week, and they haven't been playing elite tight ends. They've been playing like Jesse James of the Steelers. They played Benjamin Botson or whatever his name is from the Ravens.
Benjamin Button.
And besides that, tight ends is just like you can't really expect that much value from a tight end. So like anyone can really explode. So like I don't feel like spending so much money on a tight end and then not having them produced. So I feel like Jack Doyle was a good play. My other play is Golden Tate. The Raiders or the Falcons. Let me pick this stat up too. Where is it? The Falcons have allowed more than 110 yards per game to slot receivers since last season. So that's a lot. And Golden Tate's probably Matthew Stafford's number 1 option. And it's probably going to be a shootout, and the Lions are going to have to throw it a lot because they're going to be playing from behind. So I like Tate to have a big game. And then my other play is Michael Crabtree, mostly because I'm expecting Norman to guard Cooper. And I feel like this is going to be a high-scoring game too. So I feel like even if – I feel like Cooper and Crabtree could both have a big game, but I'm expecting Crabtree to have the bigger game. So Carr has 4 touchdowns. 2 to Crabtree, 2 to Cooper.
Yeah. No, he had 3 to Crabtree last year.
I know.
Oh, you're talking about this week. Okay.
No, I don't. Actually, I'm hoping Crabtree gets all the touchdowns, but...
Yeah, I get what you mean. All right, repeat your 3.
Crabtree, Jack Doyle, and Golden Tate.
All right, so there's our quick little daily fantasy pod for today. I hope that these plays win you money, and we hope that we win them too. We'll show you next week screenshots of the teams that we used and how they fared. And yeah, we're just looking to get better, so thank you for listening. We'll see you again next week recapping our plays for this week. Later.
1988 senior year at Garvey High, where all the guys were corny but the girls were mad fly. Lounging with the tipster, cooling with Shy, scoping out the honeys. They know who they are. I was the B-ball playing, fly rhyme saying, fly girl.